Welcome back to the channel. This is Miss V Lifestyle J. Hay. Today I'm in Runaway Bay. I'm here to meet with a UK developer who's going to show us around 12 luxury suites he's building here in Runaway Bay. So come along with me, let's go and speak to Alex and see what he has to say. Come along.
Okay, yes, I'm Alex, and yeah, I'm here. I'm looking forward to having a conversation with you, Miss V.
That's it, Alex. Thank you. Thanks, Alex. And I really appreciate you taking time out of your busy day today to speak with me. Just start off, like, how did you start? I mean, obviously, they can hear our accent. We're both from the UK.
Yeah.
So how did you start, and what is it that you're building?
Well, to be honest with you, it's been a long journey, really. I've always been sort of passionate about taking on new challenges, and I was in the construction. I was doing some property developments over in the UK. And I used to come to Jamaica regularly to visit my father, and I just fell in love with the island. Just the obviously, you know, the food, the music, the day-to-day just ambience of the place. I just found so relaxing and so peaceful. And I had a few friends actually that had all invested in properties here, and they had guest houses and stuff like that. And I looked at properties and I kind of like was not sure if I wanted to invest in Jamaica, because obviously England's a long way away, and I've heard horror stories about trying to manage properties when you're living so far away. So I want to say dragged my feet a little bit, and what I noticed over the years was the property prices kept on increasing and increasing and increasing. And then what happened was I actually met somebody who was actually younger than me, and he was on, I think, his sixth property at the time. And he was doing Airbnb. So I was like, listen, you know, if you can do it at your age, then, you know, surely I should be able to do it. And I didn't really look back. I just started purchasing. I purchased the house first of all to live in. Then I purchased 3 or 4 Airbnb properties that all seemed to do really well.
Right.
And I think that sort of gave me the confidence now to try and look at something a little bit bigger. And what I noticed was there was a gap between the real high-end hotels, the big massive hotel style, but also keep the tradition of Jamaica as well, because that's obviously really important. And that's really where the idea was born. You know what they say, God is good. Next thing I stumbled across a property here in Runaway Bay, and as soon as I saw the place, it was actually 6 apartments. So it was 6 apartments. So as soon as I saw the place and I saw the beach, and I thought, you know what, this could be something special, that, you know, I'm gonna go for it. What really helped me was my brother, who's actually my business partner. He came over. And
keep it in the family.
Fresh set of eyes, and he came over and he looked at the place and he said, listen, Al, he said, come on, man, let's do it, man. This is a no-brainer. So that kind of gave me a bit more confidence, and we went ahead and purchased the property. Had all the plans obviously done.
So is your brother in the UK as well? He's from UK as well?
Yeah, so my brother's from the UK, but he actually lives in France. So that's another, me and him do a different type of business together.
Because what I'm thinking, Alex, I'm thinking in regards to now someone from the UK actually building in Jamaica. Obviously you need to know the rules, the laws, you know, all of these type of things. So how did you sort of maneuver around that to get to this stage where you're at the minute?
It was a learning curve,
yes,
let's just say.
I'm sure.
And there was loads of setbacks and things that I could have done differently that I've learned from. But I think, you know, once you do it once you buy your first property over here, you get to understand the system. You know, you get to understand that, you know what, Jamaica's a beautiful place and it's a great place to do business.
Totally agree, yes.
But you just have to be aware that obviously there's different rules and different cultural nuances.
Yes,
you just have to be a little bit patient, I think.
Yes,
because
that's the word.
You need out here.
Patience, yes.
If you haven't got patience, you know, there's kind of the way that you can push things through. In England, for example, you can't do that here. You have to kind of let things kind of take their course a little bit.
100% agree.
Construction, in terms of buying properties, I strongly recommend you, if you're thinking about it and you know you want to, like, you're a bit nervous or you've got some doubts about it, I would say I would say go for it, because it's probably been one of the best things that we've done. And one of the things we're doing is setting up a company. We're literally launching in a couple of weeks. And what that company does is it project manages and holds people's hands through the journey of construction.
Brilliant,
so
brilliant.
We have a fantastic construction team here that work, I like to think that work, it's a cross between European, or England should I say, and Jamaicans. Because Jamaicans got some really skilled workers.
They have.
And they're really good at what they do.
Yes.
And I think if you can kind of harness that and kind of mix it with a kind of art attitude in terms of work rate, in terms of time, in terms of communication.
Yes.
Then you can really,
You've got a good thing there.
Something good here.
Yes.
So we're excited about that. So anybody that's out there that's thinking about buying a piece of land, or their parents or their family own land and they think of redeveloping it, pretty soon I'll be back on your channel with information about it we're setting up.
That's good, because I'm now thinking in regards to looking at the infrastructure of Jamaica now. I can see that it's like new build. It's really classy buildings, not those big mansions that people used to build before. And this is really a good thing. And I saw the plans for yours as well, Alex. And I know when you're finished, it's going to be fantastic. But how did you come about locating this particular land or this property to start your business?
Yeah, so what used to happen was I used to come to Ocho quite a lot. So my family are actually from St. Elizabeth.
Okay.
And I think a lot of people have the old, especially if they haven't been to Jamaica recently and really explored,
yes,
they've still got that old ideas in their head.
Yes.
The potholes in the road, the bumpy road.
There is potholes, yes.
Country. So, I mean, country's still there, it's still got its charm, and I like to visit there. But Ocho for me, and even Kingston, obviously, now, it's more sort of vibrant, it's more thriving. There's restaurants, there's bars, there's beaches, there's new things happening all the time.
Much different from, say, 20, 30 years ago. Yes.
And the Airbnb market, and I felt like there was something missing in between, and that's where the idea came out to do a kind of boutique, contemporary, a fusion of kind of European, Miami. I've been to Ocho quite often, and like I said, I had some friends that were a little bit older than me that retired here, and I kind of got used to the area, and then I decided that if I was going to live anywhere at all in Jamaica, I didn't really fancy Kingston because I felt like I'm coming from London, from one city to another city. But for me, Ocho had the right blend of, there was things happening, but quiet at the same time. So you can pick and choose what you want to do.
You say friends older than you. We're probably because we're over 50. So you're obviously over 50. Yes. Okay. Great. Nice.
It's my birthday actually next week. I'm going to be 55. So,
okay.
But the guys I was meeting over here were from England as well, and they were sort of like late 60s. Touching some of them 70s, and I thought, you know what, it's okay for you guys, but for me, I've still got some grafting to do.
Exactly.
I'm still hustling, so I don't really want to.
And you're pretty hands-on here, Alex, as I can see. Yes, you're pretty hands-on.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's what I do with any project that I do. I like to get involved. I really like to get right into it because, I think the workers that you're working with as well, the team that you're working with, they respect that.
Yes.
Plus, you can keep an eye on them, right?
Yes, exactly, and that is it, because you can only manage so much from the UK or from US or from Canada or wherever, so it's good that you've got boots on the ground here. So obviously, do you want to tell us a bit about how many rooms you have here on this particular construction? Yeah,
sure. So basically this is going to be a very small kind of personal boutique kind of style place. So we've got 12 rooms, 8 of them are right on the sea. 6 of them are actually suites. So when I say suites, I mean they're bigger than just a room. They can actually hold 4 people. And then the other 4 rooms are more like just single, what you'd get in an ordinary sort of hotel. But we're going to have a lot of facilities. We're going to have a gym.
Nice.
A gym with lots of equipment. Have a rooftop terrace, so we're going up
lovely
to the roof. So there'll be, a bar up there, so you'll be able to watch the sunset, have your cocktails. Obviously, we've got the swimming pool
as well. Yes.
We've also got the beach, the small private beach.
Yes. It's there in the background, as you can see. Private beach there.
Private beach. We've got. What else have we got?
Remind them where the location is, because we're next to that big white hotel. What's the name of it again? Remind us.
So you've got, as you're coming from Montego Bay towards Ocho Rios, and you're coming into Runaway Bay, you're going to go past the Bahia, the Grand Bahia Hotel. I think it's called the Grand Bahia Principal.
Yes.
It's a massive white building. You can't miss it.
Let me just show them a quick shot. So it's there over there. You can see in the background what Alex is referring to.
So as soon as you go past that, you take the very first left turn, and there's a little quiet road. It's called Old Road. Okay, I think it used to be the old road that used to run from Ocho all the way down to Montego Bay. So it's just on the old road. It's a dead end road. So you come in and I think there's about 5 properties here that are all kind of like either hotels or small hotel. So we're just there. You can't miss it. And the place is called Escape. So there's no point running away unless you escape. So if
Exactly.
you come to Runaway Bay, right? Otherwise it's not worth
Indeed.
running. You might as well stay where you are.
Exactly. But what we're going to do, we're going to put all of the information into the description anyway at the bottom so people can check it out and see.
So if you want to find out about the place and start following us and following the journey. By the way, we're opening on the 1st of March 2026. So we're going to be doing some like launches, we're going to be having some parties, some cocktail receptions, all sorts of things.
Lovely.
There's going to be a lot of stuff happening on social media as well. So if you want to find out about what's happening, it's Escape, as in Escape, Boutique Hotel. So just go onto Instagram, Escape Boutique Hotel. I'm just so fortunate. I've got such a brilliant team that you know, they come to work. Don't come to mess about. And the quality of the work is another thing. The quality of the work that I'm using is phenomenal. You just have to look at the lines, you know, where they do the masonry work. Yeah, they're on point. They're on point. And I've done developments in the UK before, and you know, I know the type of quality of work, because the projects I usually do in the UK were high end. They were like 1 million fees. So I know the quality of work that's needed.
But you know what you want to present to your customers as well.
I just think that what we're doing here is going to be so different. I've been fortunate to have travelled the world. I've been lucky. I've stayed in some of the best hotels.
But you've come to Jamaica to invest back.
Because Jamaica's got everything. It's got everything. The food, it's got the atmosphere, it's got everything. People talk about the safety issue. That's what.
Yes, I was just about to come on to that.
And to be honest with you, I've not really experienced that. And I think, just like any country, you can go to America, you can go to any cities out there. I wouldn't want to walk down certain streets. And I think Jamaica's no different from anywhere. There are places that you actually try to avoid. And I think as long as you keep to yourself, maybe within your community, I tend to mix a lot with, you know, obviously I've got family and friends here, but you just got to be careful who you mix with.
Yes,
you know, you don't just mix with anybody.
But for me, being the type of person I am as well, you're not going to roll over and just let people walk all over you when it comes to certain things as well. You've got to speak up and let them know, you know, if you're not happy with certain things that they're doing as well.
Yeah, sure. But I think from a safety perspective, I think a lot of the stuff that happens in Jamaica is amongst people that are involved in those type of elements, those groups. But it doesn't spill over as much as people think into just the general public. Obviously you do get incidents, you read about them, you hear them on the news, but I think they're quite few and far between. I can't sell Jamaica hard enough.
I know, me too, Alex.
People have to come for themselves. Now what will happen is if you come now and you come, I say Ochi because that's the only place I think I would want to live, right? If you come to somewhere like Ochi, you know, check out the different places, the bars, the beaches, and then spend a bit of time. So don't just come for a week and go.
Yes.
Try and spend 3 weeks. Try and then after you've done
That
your
is
3 weeks,
it.
then you do a month.
Yes.
And after you've done a month, maybe you try and do 6 weeks if your circumstances allows it. Because
Yes.
sometimes people are working. And
That's
can't
right.
really-
Yes.
Can't get that time off. But if you can, come and spend some time here. I think you'll love it. And the other thing to remember is America's around the corner.
It is. Florida's just a stone's throw away
My
from
mum-
here.
My mum actually lives in Florida, and I was saying to someone the other day, it's quicker for me to get to my mum, who lives in Florida, to get to my dad, who lives in St. Elizabeth.
Oh my God.
Because it takes me 3 hours to drive to St. Elizabeth.
We went to Wyers Falls. It's quite a trot, isn't it? It is quite a trot.
It's a nice
But
drive, don't get me wrong.
where we are, how long is it from here to the airport?
So
The airport's
is
Montego
about-
Bay.
From actually right here is about 45 minutes.
Not bad at all. Not
Then
bad.
I think you park your car, it's like 1,000 Jamaican a day.
Yes.
I got a return flight to Florida for, I think it was $199.
It's very cheap.
I was sitting down, I think all in all it took me half an hour and a half flight. I think 2.5 hours. I
Look
was
at
my mum's
that.
house sitting down.
I'm just excited to see this unravel, you
watch
know.
this place, and this is not going to be the first one, the only one that we do. The plan is to get this place Escape up and running.
Yeah.
Deliver a service that people are not really getting. Because I think if you come here on holiday and you spend your hard-earned money,
Yes.
we want to treat you nice. You go away and you're just one of the best vacations you've ever had.
Yes.
In terms of service, in terms of ambience, you know, in terms of food.
And also, you know, sometimes there's a saying that the foreigners are coming and buying up Jamaica and whatnot. But the thing is, we're actually investing back in Jamaica, and also you're providing work for the Jamaican. We're going to be working as part of the whole experience. Yes.
Real, yeah. I mean, the thing is, when you look at the big hotels, what you find is that people don't tend to come out of the hotel, so they don't spend any money in the community. They don't really experience what Jamaica is all about. So I think one of the things the government is pushing in Jamaica is they're actually pushing these boutique hotels.
Yes.
And they're putting some incentives in place, because one of the things they want to encourage is for people to come and stay in money in the community.
That's right.
You know, go for restaurants and have nights out.
But then, Alex, it comes back to that safety. And I actually did a night vlog, and I felt absolutely safe. I was in the Draxol area, and it was absolutely breathtaking to see Draxol lit up at night. The C4 building is absolutely beautiful. But if you're in your hotel, lock up, and you don't come out, you don't get to see anything like that.
And it's such a shame. It's such a shame, because the island is so beautiful. The people are absolutely amazing. Don't get me wrong, there were certain things that gets on my nerves.
Yeah, same here.
You know what I'm saying? But when you strip it all back, the people on this island, to me, I think they're one of the best people in the world.
Yes, amen to
They'll
that.
go out their way to help you.
They do, indeed.
You know, and they're just vibrant.
So one thing I hear, people are probably screaming at me, Miss V, ask him. So is it better to have a gated community, or just buy normal land and just?
Do you know
What's your thoughts on that?
It's a really good question, and I think both work. So I've got property that's gated that I live in, and then I have properties. And obviously, my family live here, my dad lives here, and obviously it's not gated. And I've actually got friends that have bought properties here that are not in gated communities. And I don't know. I mean, I think it depends on your age as well. I think if you're getting a little bit old, I feel like gated would be better for you, because there's a community vibe there.
Yes.
You know, But I think if you go to somewhere like Ochi, and as long as you're not in an area that's known for, you know, crime or whatever, I think you can live. You don't have to live in a gated community. I've got friends that are from England actually, and that are perfectly happy living in, you know, just
normal. Yes.
Yeah. So I think it's down to you really. I think you should come and stay at both. So maybe come and stay at somewhere like Richmond Estate, book an Airbnb, maybe go out into Cardiff Hall and then rent a house over there.
Or even so, people do need a car to obviously get around, you know, to do what they need to do. And I did a night vlog recently just to show what night driving's like in Jamaica. And it's not easy, but the thing is, once you know, you can apply yourself correctly. So it's not difficult.
You see, driving in Jamaica, what it is, what my dad has always told me is, just pretend everybody in the road is full.
Yes.
Pretend everybody's a fool, right? So when you know everyone's a fool, you're driving.
You're careful, you're always, yes.
I've driven this entire island so many times, I've never had an accident, because I just watch other people. That's the key thing.
That's correct.
Don't take it for granted that they indicate or he's going to brake.
Might do something totally different. I know, yes, that's right. We've seen it, yes.
But I think driving out here is easy, especially up the north coast, that particular, because you know the roads.
Yes, the roads. Good. Yes, it is nice.
I mean, I can't advocate Jamaica enough. But listen, come, stay and escape.
That's right. That's the point.
And follow up, because keep watching your channel.
Yes, Miss V Lifestyle JA, guys. Yes.
You post some good stuff.
Yes.
I've seen some stuff on there.
Good. Thank you.
One of the things I really want to do on your channel is the business that we're about to launch. We have a construction company just about to launch here in Jamaica that uses. I'm not even going to give it away. I'm not going to tell you, but we use some new
keep us in suspense, please.
So we can save.
Yes.
Check this out. I'm just going to give you a sneak preview, right?
Yeah.
We can save you 50 to 60% on your build time. And we can save you 25% on your build cost.
Right.
So if a house would normally in Jamaica take you 3 years to build, we would do it for you in 18 months.
Right.
And
you will guarantee that.
We'll guarantee it. And the other thing we can do is, if you want to use other builders, we can project manage the development for you.
Yeah.
So we can do your drawings, we can do your architecture, we can get your engineering, structure, everything we can do.
Brilliant.
And then what we'll also do...
One-stop shop really, Alex, isn't it?
We'll find the construction company for you, we'll vet them, we'll prepare all the contracts for you, all the legal contracts.
Yes.
So you have your watertight. And then what we'll even do is we'll project manage the whole project.
Yes.
So instead of you just sending your money to some building company
and hope for the best,
and we will pay them as and when they complete the works.
Yes.
Because we have the team on ground. So there's a lot of things coming down the pipe.
Yes, because say for instance, one idea I was toiling with was in regards to those who are interested in investing back in Jamaica and they want to build, but they can't actually be boots boots on the ground, that's something that could be managed in-house, and you could potentially send them a report, you know, someone go and inspect and send
Just
them.
give you a sneak preview.
Yeah.
One of the things we've got on this new project is we have an app, that the customer has an app, so we upload photos of everything in, and then we also give them options to change things. Right, on the app they could go in and say, you know what, could you make that
That window a bit bigger
make
or
that
something,
window
yeah, it
bigger,
just
or-
look too dark in there or
make the
something,
balcony-
yes.
whatever. So there's you can, and it's real time.
Alex, thank you very much. I mean, it was lovely speaking with you, and thank you for the insight. And I mean, I'm just looking forward to just seeing it finish and just see,
Yeah.
you know, the vibrantness of that as well, you know, and just keep in touch and provide some more information.
March the
March
1st is the
2026.
launch party, 2026.
Gonna be there.
Come to Runaway Bay and escape. Right, remember that you've got to escape. Don't come to Runaway Bay unless you're going to escape.
Lovely.
No point running. All right.
Thank
Have to
you.
escape.
Lovely.
All right,
Big up,
thanks a
Alex.
lot.
Thank you very
you.
much. Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Bless
Take
up.
care.
Thank you. So that was exciting. That's the end of my interview with Alex. I hope that's useful information for you. Please continue to watch, like, share, comment and subscribe. See you on the next one. Miss B Lifestyle JA.